guys, welcome back. Drip and Pawn for Pop. I'm host Drip Coach. Let's jump right into it. So today we're going to be evaluating Triple D. It's been basically a month. This video is coming out a little earlier than the end of the month because you guys know that committed to doing a video a day and putting out content and not just rubbish content. So I try to do some research and put stuff out. So with this one, we're about 6 days from the end of the month, but we can still do speculations. And before I get into that, man, shouts out to Slice. He put out another banger, and this is a great representation, I think, of how people actually feel. For those of you who've been around for a little while, you definitely have heard of Slice. He's dropped a lot of bangers out there, specifically about Drip, made an album and everything on the Drip ecosystem. Tons of content creators that he made intros for, or songs, I guess you could say. I don't know if they use it for their intro or not, but 100% bullish. And I'm not saying he's not bullish now, but I'm gonna play this video and definitely go out there and like it, thumb it up, all that good stuff. It's only been out for about 3 hours. But let's take a listen and then break some of that down. Then we'll go into the Triple D mechanics, because these actually tie together as a representation of kind of what some people in the Drip ecosystem could be feeling.
I don't want to quit. Damn. But I don't want to quit. Shit. Fuck I'm gonna do now. I don't wanna quit, but I don't know what to do. I gotta do something. Overwhelmed with emotions, and I'm stressing cause I'm feeling like I did it all for nothing. Can't catch a break, sacrificed everything. Now I'm right back to slumping. And the only mistake that I made was I started too late. Why they dumping? Whoa. And they all think it's so funny. Without government funding, my kids will go hungry. Another deadbeat dad, I'm feeling so bummy. I'd rather they would've broken my home and stole from me, cause I could get that back, click, clack, the whole nine. But fuck the money, what I can never get back is time. Gotta reset before my actions result in crimes. But truth is, I don't wanna quit, but I don't know what to do. I gotta do something. Overwhelmed with emotions, and I'm stressing cause I'm feeling like I did it all for nothing. Catch a break, sacrificed everything. Now I'm right back to slumping. And the only mistake that I made was I started too late. Why they dumping? Whoa. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna quit. Nah. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna quit, but I don't wanna quit. Nah. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna quit. I don't wanna quit. Nah.
Man, that goes hard in my humble opinion. And shouts out to Slice putting it out there. So you guys definitely go out there and support his channel as well as his content. But I think this is a great representation, man. And the sad thing is that, like, these feelings that he has, I'm sure a lot of other people have feel the same way. And you damn sure better not say anything like this in the Drip chat, because for some odd reason, that's become just this toxic echo chamber that you can't have these feelings because you're not bullish. You're not a Drip maxi. This just goes to show you that we got the wrong people in charge of that, because they got rich, other people did not. So they just want to shit on you for your experience in the Drip ecosystem and basically downplay what happened to you and probably a good 60-70% of the Drip ecosystem. It's crazy. So I just want to, shout out Slice. I can't put words in his mouth, say what he's feeling or whatever, but I can definitely, and that's a good thing about any kind of artist, right? You interpret it with your own feelings. So he's putting these words out, I'm listening to the music, and I can relate to this being personal for me, exactly like feeling like, yeah, you sacrificed everything and it was all for nothing, right? Because you do all these things and you're following the narrative that is being circulated, and then it does not work out. When you get the developer and stuff telling you, here's another project coming out, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then you fast forward, and now in hindsight you're like, okay, that never came true. I just kept believing what was being perpetuated, you know. And of course, as they say, hindsight's 20/20. But yeah, you got to definitely think that everything you did was right, and the only mistake that you made was starting too late. And I made this point in multiple videos. Everybody that got in prior to November 2021, they're Gucci, man. They got no issues. They caught the Drip run up. Everybody after 2022 wrecked. Even if you DCA'd, I've done the math. If you DCA'd, you're still wrecked. A few people decided to, catch the bottom and got lucky, but the overall majority did what they were supposed to do, followed the narrative being perpetuated in the Drip community, and they can't catch a break, sacrificed everything. And some people, put out more risk capital than they could afford to lose. And that, of course, is ownership they have to take. But there's also an ownership, again, on people like myself, on content creators. And I wish that the others out there would actually have just an ounce of integrity and be like, yo, okay, we were wrong. Yo, okay, I did bleed the contract. Yo, okay, I made a mistake. I didn't think this would happen. I'm sorry, we're here, guys. And here's what I plan to do to move forward. Like, that would be amazing. But you don't have those kinds of leaders in the space. You don't have that kind of integrity in the space. And that's sad, because there are people out there that, you know, like I said, to me, every wallet is a real person. So I think Slice did a damn good job on this video. So shouts out to Slice. All right, let's get into Triple D and take a look at where we're at. So basically, let's first look at the Telegram, because there's some ticket information there. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but there's an awesome Telegram, Drip Network stats, not tats. And it shows tickets and Drip 1 and basically odds, right? Number of players. So same minutes. But anyway, the point I want to get at is that overall, I think at a high, there's maybe like 50 to 100 players in a round, and it's just not catching the attention that it was marketed. But it's not all doom and gloom, because at least it is now indeed out, and we can build on top of it. So in the early days, there was 217 players in there. That's awesome. You fast forward a week later, you have 112, and then you go another week out, you're sitting at 54. So as I've mentioned multiple times, the energy in the space is for degens and new utility, new products. I'm sorry, not utility, just new things to get into. And if it's not going to, the chart doesn't reflect that newness, degens are like, yo, I'm out. And unfortunately with Drip, it doesn't really matter how new it is, because people are just jaded. I mean, due to the price action. So what I do want to show though, is I did decide to take a look at the liquid drip, and did this help at all? Like, what have we been doing? So what I did basically is, you know, pull out the total supply, and then of course what we were tracking in wallets, and then see how that's been affected. So basically, once 1 January came around and we had the no sell August right before that, I'm sorry, the buy and burn challenge in December, people started speculating by holding drip. You just see an insane amount, like it was going up gradually basically. But then ever since the beginning of the year, it just took off like a rocket. And it's easier to look at it here. So this is the total supply, and this is drip in wallets. And these are the months. I didn't put the months down here, but it's pretty simple to follow. You can look at the chart and see the direction. Now, if that was the drip token price, this will be amazing. But this is basically a visual representation of the supply and drip in wallets. Now, one thing to point out, at the peak of Triple D launch, we did have a butt ton of liquid drip in wallets, and we have cut that down substantially. So that total number was 29 million at the start. I'm sorry, 22 million at the start of 1 August. And as of right now, it's sitting at 16. This is August 25th. So at least some of that did come out. But all it did, it came out and moved into the total supply. So it's now in between those two contracts. When you look at, where is it? Total amount over here on Triple D. So it's just been sloshing around in the system. That's the point. There is no new eyeballs. There is not 150,000 unique people in the drip ecosystem. It's the same 30K to 50K. And of that, you're looking at maybe 1,000 people. I'll be generous and say it's 10% of that 30 to 50. So we'll say 3,000 to 5,000 are participating, but I know it's not even that, because when you look over on Deck Screener, you see the makers. These are people, of course, it's only for pancake swap. So let's just double it and be generous. That's 1,000 transactions. So, and we know that some of those are duplicate wallets, because we've seen people buying multiple and selling multiple amounts or whatever. So like, there's one real simple right there. one FD, right? So let's just be generous and say those are individual people and individual wallets. So that would still be, counting both decks, as 1,000 people each day. And it's still the same amount of volume. I've shown that to you guys every single time that I pull videos up like this. So you got 30,000 to 50,000 real investors, and you got about 1,000 of them causing this over the last, at least since this year. So at least 8 months. And this is monthly candles. It's not daily. You want to see daily, it's there. So that just goes to show you that people are just burnt out. Like, there's no other way to describe that. You can't look at this volume and look at this and say that there are people tapped in and participating. It's not. The bulk of people are compounding and hydrating, if they're even paying attention. When you look at that dripnetwork.ca chart. But the others that are doing things, they are definitely not buying. $37 buy volume, 16K sell. So people just tapped out. They've just given up. There's no other logical explanation. You call it FUD, you call it what you want. It's called looking at the charts, look at the facts. But again, like I said, it's not all doom and gloom. We can course correct, but it's up to we. And I mean we as in the drip community, not Forex, not any of the drip maxis that are lying to you, telling you everything is fine. Not those telling you that, oh, you got to pivot to Animal Farm B3 because that's the new drip layer 2. Those are the ones that made money, and they could give two shits about you and how you're feeling. And like what Slice mentioned out here, overwhelmed with emotion, why they dumping basically, because they're rich. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. I'm rich, bitch. Yeah, they don't care. So if we want to take back this platform and see it do things, then it's going to be on the backs of those that are still, as Slice said in here, don't want to quit. And I think there's enough of us out there to do so. But it won't happen without a lot of hard work and sweat equity to do this. But I can name at least a dozen content creators that I know at least understand this sentiment that Slice is saying, and understand looking at this chart that this is not good, and understand looking back at the failed promises from our dev team and at the over promise under delivery from our dev team, and will go critically and say, yes, things can be improved. And that's enough, in my opinion. Those people only is enough to change things around. Now, I don't know how that's going to work or who that is. All I do is keep putting out ideas and things of that nature. But I did want to at least say that Triple D so far has at least measurably removed 6 million or so from the wallets. But unfortunately, as I mentioned to you guys before, it's going to creep right back up. Drip has now become a meme token. So $1,000 buys you 30,000 drip roughly. You know, we'll just round it up to 1,200, 1,200 bucks. And it's much better, as you saw in the previous video, to just hold that and wait for the pump and then dump it, because putting in the faucet, you're just going to continue to lose, because that's all the drip has done for the last 12 months, 18 months to be technical, since its peak. And the only hope is that it turns around with the bull run. But at that stage, you'll have so many people with max wallets and liquid drip that the only way you can combat that is by a ton of buy pressure and volume coming in every single day to course correct. And of course, at these low prices, it doesn't actually take much. That's the good news. But the other caveat to that is, what price will drip be if we're waiting on that? We're at 3 cents now, and the next bull run isn't until after the halving cycle. And depending on who you listen to, that's going to be in the first quarter, start of second quarter, and then usually 6 months after that. So we're looking at next November, third, fourth quarter. Drip at this stage, there is nothing to stop it from going lower. 12 months from now, it will be fractions of a penny, and the faucet will indeed be dead. So again, another rally call to those out there. I don't know what that drip protectors group is, or warriors, or whatever they are. Again, I'm not in privy to any of that, but I am looking for other people. Shout out to Mystify. He put something out there that he wants to build. So I am looking for other people that actually want to get off their ass and do something and take back drip. And like I said, there's no guarantee we'll succeed, but it's better to do something than nothing at all. So any people that are out there looking to do that as a collective, not as a one-sided, I'm going to build my own project and tell people to get in and then shame them when they don't, and then just use it for exit liquidity. No, I want that actual roundtable discussion with people that are actual supporters of drip, have community members behind them, and are willing to put in a sweat equity to see this thing turn around, and are willing to, even if it doesn't, say that they tried and that they didn't quit. So let me know if that's you down in the comments. And if it is, hit me up. If not, all good. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. Smash that HBO special. Later. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.